What's up, it's Falcon here, and welcome back to Mercenaries. In the last part, we were introduced to the Russian Mafia, and we got our second club, and in this part we are here at the Chinese base, which is located right here on the map, the far northwest corner at Pyongyang Airport is where the Chinese are located, and in this part we're going to get introduced to China. So let's walk up and talk to the guard, and enjoy the cutscene.
A mercenary, violence for profit. The two hallmarks of Western ideology together in one package. My name is Colonel Zhao Pang of the People's Army. I will tell you now that I disapprove of using private contractors, but the People's Army is large and slow to rouse. If I am to secure this province for China, I must employ your services or risk losing the initiative. Working for the People's Republic involves many dangerous and unpleasant duties. Dealing with me, chief among them. Reward my trust with loyalty, and you'll have access to our considerable support. China is a vast and powerful nation. Acting as our ally means you will be unstoppable. If you are willing to help, I have a job for you. The North Koreans set up a communication to the north that allows them to spy on us. Get rid of this irritation for me, and we may have more work for you in the future. This is my associate, Captain Liu. If this contract interests you, speak to him. He will give you all the details. The door is right there. If you are not interested, please depart.
Okay, so let's go ahead and accept. I don't really know if he wanted us to because I'm pretty sure he asked us to leave. But whatever. So we get 2 free artillery strikes.
You gotta stick up his butt has to stick up its butt.
Oh, I'm sure he'll warm right up once you get to know him.
Okay, so this is a tank. Well, this is technically an APC. This has a missile launcher on it. We'll show that off in a second. But tanks are different than normal cars because you have to use the stick to move, and that's how you control it. And basically that was just saying the tanks are good for doing stuff like that. So you control the tank with the left stick, you steer it and you push forward to move, and you control the turret with the right stick. You cannot use the other buttons. It must be these two. I don't know why they changed that, but they did, and I quite frankly don't care for the controls. And see him right there, that is an officer. Officers can rip out your disguise whenever they see you, which basically means if you come into the Chinese area and there's a Chinese officer there, that basically means the Chinese that he will spot you, and the Chinese will know it will be you. So if you don't want to be spotted, try to avoid officers. So anyways, let's go ahead and pull this North Koreans. I believe right there that might be something. Yes, that right there is the big green box. That is vehicle ammo. In the game, you can both repair your vehicle with vehicle health and ammo drops. Throughout the game, you can actually buy those in the shop. We will be doing that a little bit later on. But in this base, there's a few more vehicle ammo drops, I believe, but I am not positive on that. So, anyway, so just climb up this hill.
There's the museum, destroy it!
And Fiona is very impatient and wants that music to be destroyed 5 minutes ago. Okay, so first things
Hey, I
first.
just got an email from Chinese
Where's
HQ.
there? Destroy that alarm.
Found the comics they're interested in on the satellite.
That way they can't call in
Check
their
out your PA for the
reinforcements.
coordinates of each structure.
Okay, so then just towards the, there are 4 barracks they want you to destroy. That's your bonus objective. And obviously we're going to be doing that because I'll make the objective if possible. So very slowly shoot at it with your missile launcher. Now something cool about missiles, and both your RPG and your missile launcher does this, is watch this. See how I shot it and I moved it? If you shoot the missile and you move the right stick, it will curve. So that is something that's cool, and that is both very cool and useful. And I am out of ammo again. So what I'm going to do actually is, instead of replenishing the ammo, up here are some artillery guns, and you can get in the artillery. So that's what they're going to do. So first things first, run him over. Okay, now go ahead and get out. I apologize if the video looks a little glitchy. I think I'm having some connectivity issues, but can't really help that. And yet this thing's, it doesn't look good, and it's also really laggy. I don't know what the problem is tonight. I guess I don't have internet. I guess my internet had it. I really don't. Anyway, so go ahead and murder these people because they deserve it. And let's go ahead and get on the artillery. Okay, so see right there, that is a statue. Anytime you see statues in this game, destroy them. Any statue you see, if you destroy them, you'll get money. You'll get $10,000 and a crap ton of reputation for South Korea. If you're not on good terms with South Korea, and I'm going to take out this because there are RPG men that are in that building, so you don't want them coming out and shoot at you. If you're ever bad with South Korea and you don't want to pay them, the best way to repair their reputation with them is to actually destroy statues.
Good job. That's another
I
AK
think
building
it takes
taken care
about
of.
2. So 2 statues, and yeah, you'll get full reputation back. And that's for completely in it.
Keep it up.
The worst you can do. So, anyways, go ahead and slowly but surely destroy these.
Nice.
Okay, so there's all the barracks. Now right here is the well, first things first. There's a. Did I already get the thing? There's a thing back here. A collectible, but I'm not seeing it. I know it's back there. It is. Why is it over there? Okay, so let's go ahead and get that.
Well.
I don't know what that says, but apparently it's worth something. So let's go ahead and call in our artillery. Okay, targets for artillery designated with the colored smoke grenades, blah blah blah. You know how to throw a smoke grenade, you just throw it like a normal grenade. You don't throw it like that. You just select it when it says beacon, just press the trigger in like you would shoot and cheese it. Now artillery, as soon as you throw it in, just run as far away as you can get from there because artillery strikes are not accurate. They're just going to come in and kill anything in a very short radius. And there's also a crap ton of it. So if you need to pepper an entire base, artillery strikes are the way to go. So we get $90,000 for that. And now we can buy an artillery strike, which is always nice. And that is it for the first little part of the game. Where now we are. Let me
You should
explain.
play the field a little. Get to know all the major players before you commit yourself.
Okay, so there's still North Koreans scattered around. So go ahead and kill some of them. Okay, we already know about the shop. We got into that the last time. Okay, so go ahead and kill these people if they're still left. Well, you don't have to, but... Okay, for one thing, I'm going to go ahead and show something off. Whenever you are in the middle of the map at an extreme, pause the game and go down to the medevac option. Ordering a medevac will return you to the MASH. Proceed. And click yes, and now we are instantaneously teleported right here on the map, which is right in the middle of everything at the Allied MASH. Whenever you die and it's not on a mission, or, whenever you die that's not on a mission, you will automatically be transported here. And basically what there is here is we got there's some Allied soldiers here, but that's about it. I think there might be some collectibles around. I think there's something back here. Not seeing anything. There's only 9 minutes, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about something for a few minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show off how you order supplies. I don't think I've done this yet, but whenever you need supplies, the best easy way is to press the right D-pad, and it will instantly take you to the shop. And here's the shop. It's the Merchant of Menace. Basically, if you need a vehicle, just click on the vehicles, go down and find one that you need. That's going to be the most commonly ordered one for me because look at how ridiculously cheap that is, first of all. And second of all, that is a civilian car, which means that if you're disguised as a civilian, no one will shoot at you. So that's a very helpful thing to do when we're operating in enemy territory. And then then you can go down to supplies. So there are 3 supply trucks we can order. I'm actually going to buy that one real quick because I can use some C4, but The most common supply drop we're going to get is this one because it is only $3,000 and it includes health and ammo, which is all we really need. But I'm going to go ahead and buy some C4. And let's go ahead and let them...
Okay, I'm on my way.
Left actually makes those icons appear over the faction members, so if you're having trouble killing the wrong faction plus the left button on the D-pad, then it will make that easier.
Special delivery.
Although I don't really think that that would ever be a problem. Okay, so what you get in the demolition is supply droppers, 4 C4s and some grenades. And since we don't need the grenades, we didn't pick them up. But I'm gonna go ahead and go over here. We're gonna do something a little fun to end this video off. Oh, by the way, the thing I wanted to talk about that I kind of forgot about. Now that we have completed the first 4 missions, we are free to roam wherever we are free to do what we want, basically. As you can see, there are flags, 4 missions that we can go do, or we can go search for number cards. Okay, so, and there goes some exploding boxes. That's something really fun to do. I actually learned that trick from another Let's Player, but I figured I'd go ahead and try it. But so, anyways, that's where most of the fun of this game comes, is just blowing random stuff up. I am struggling to say anything because right now I've kind of run out of things to say. But anyways, once you get to this point, you are free to do what you want. Basically, you can go do more missions, or you can go after some number cards. We're going to do both. Next part, we're probably going to do some more missions and maybe get a number card if it doesn't take long. Which the mission I'm planning on doing probably won't take that long. But anyways, that's it for this part. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.